If you're looking for the best natural views in all of Hollywood and Broward County, you'll love this next place. Hey road trippers, we're here at the Anne Kolb Nature Center in Hollywood, Florida. Just want to show you around. Just a few minutes from Hollywood Beach and located at Westlake Park is a beautiful nature center if you want to get away from the beach and enjoy a different side of South Florida. This is the drive to the main part of the park, and what you'll see along the way is a lot of natural vegetation, unlike many parts of South Florida, which have been greatly developed, with houses, malls, commercial buildings, and industrial. This park is an excellent oasis in the crowded South Florida metropolis. We're coming up on the parking area. You can see there's plenty of spaces for you. We were here in the summer, and as you can see, right around midday, it gets pretty hot, so there's not a lot of cars. But we're braving the elements because we want to show you what this park looks like, so everyone can see the natural beauty of South Florida. Alright, we're at the Nature Center building. You'll notice there are no bikes allowed in here, so just park them over here. And it looks like Allison's checking out some fish down below in the natural murky water. In the park, you'll see they have a whole bunch of nice boardwalks that are well maintained. We're coming up on the exhibit hall. Looks like it's closed today, but there's still plenty to look at in the area. So let's head over to the other side of the building and down another walkway. You see a variety of vegetation here, lots of palm trees, mangroves, and many, many more plants. As it says on the signs, they have lots of kayaking here and plenty of spots to hang out outside. Let's go into the visitor center for a second. You can see they have a small visitor center, fish tank, some shirts, and a desk. If you get too hot, this is a good spot to stop in for a minute and get out of the heat. Grab a cold soda before you head out on the trails. Here's a nice commons area, plenty of room here, great spot for hosting events, and they have some picnic tables just under the shade. Here's another hall. We're going to peek in here for a second. This is the Mangrove Hall. As I headed to the doors, there's actually something going on in here. So we can't go in there, but you can definitely use the restroom or grab a drink of water. Alright, it's on to the next area. We're going to go along another boardwalk, and this is the best part of the park, I would say. This shows you that there is a tower view and trails, and we'll show you the trails in a little bit. Before we go up the observation tower, you can see this water fountain works too, and you can see this is multiple stories tall. You can take the stairs or go in the elevator. The elevator does work, but we're going to take the stairs. We'll take the elevator back down. I'll show you what's on each level so you can get an idea if it's worth it to stop along the way. There's the first level. It's alright. Now we're headed to the second level. There are those same people we just saw a second ago. You get a quick view of the walkway. And around this side, you're right at the edge of the tree line. And off in the distance, you can see some of the hotels along the beach, but you're not quite clear of the trees on all sides. So it's time to head up to the next level. And we're going to number 3. We're almost there. And it looks like Allison's already here, enjoying the views. As you can tell, these are the best views in the park. It doesn't matter what direction you look. Just like on this sign says, this is the northeast. The views are expansive from up here. Definitely some of the best in South Florida. That is, if you're looking for natural views of the original South Florida. They also have signs of the mangroves. We'll be visiting that in a little bit down below. And this equipment works and it's free. Scanning the area a little further over, you'll see almost nothing but greenery, except for some hotels off in the distance. And there's still not a lot of people here, just a couple walking along the boardwalk. Here's the entire view of the structure at the very top. There's plenty of room for at least 20 or 30 people up here. But I'm just going to be quiet for a little bit and let you enjoy the views before we head down and explore more of the park. Alright, let's take the elevator down to level 1, and I'll show you a trail that's just right behind the tower. This is the best one in the park, I feel. It takes you along into this mangrove swamp, and if you are looking for more information, just check with the visitor center. There are lots of signs to help inform you about the area and the natural beauty. As you can tell, the boardwalk is level, flat, easy to walk on, and definitely in fantastic shape. It's a must if you really want to understand how a mangrove swamp works. If you get tired along the way, they have places to sit with shade above, and after your rest you can just continue a little further. We're much of the way down the boardwalk now, and what's great about this trail is you'll feel really isolated out here. We went and there was pretty much nobody here. Take a look at the views here, it's just really nice. There are plenty of places to stop and look out. You'll notice little islands of mangroves along the way. Well, we're just going to continue all the way to the end. We're finally there. And check out these nice views. It's a really nice spot, just to chill. Just like on the tower above, they do have some binoculars for you to look out, and they are free. Or if you just like to sit and chill out for a while, they have a bench, which is under the shade canopy. I'm just going to be quiet now so you can enjoy the views. Allison and I spent a little bit of time here just relaxing before we headed on to the next spot. They do have paved trails in the park too, and we as astrophotographers really appreciate the fact that the lighting points downward. There are plenty of other trails in the park, such as the Mudflat Trail. This is a walking trail, very similar to the one that you just saw going over the water. It goes along a boardwalk for quite a while, and then eventually the boardwalk disappears. And you'll see some pretty similar vegetation to other parts of the park. So if you're up for a little bit of adventure, try one of these trails out as well. Alright, road trippers, I hope you enjoyed looking at the Anne Kolb Nature Center in Hollywood, Florida. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.